Okay, so in approaching this Choose Your Own Adventure assignment, I think it would be a good idea to just create all of your variables up at the top. They're really just five potential decisions that the reader is going to make. The first one is to go caving or camping, and then, if they choose the caving, they're going to have cave 1 or cave 2. They're going to get a job offer. There's going to be a chest that they open or not open. And then the camping option has, whether they're going to go into the camper or the pod tent. So in any case, I have these 5 variables up at the top. And then what I would do is display the initial story where you get the text and you're going to either go camping or caving, and there's a menu there. So all that text is provided. You don't have to type a single C out. And then the user is going to enter a 1 or a 2. 1 to go caving, 2 to go camping, and you'll put that in the cave or camp variable. Okay? So at this point, I recommend that you kind of stub out the structure of the program. So a stub in programming is just kind of like a placeholder. It's like a skeletal structure like this. This is a stub for that main if else. So if they go camping or they go caving, then if they choose 1, then they're going to go caving, and then all of the caving story options are going to be in this curly brace sandwich. Okay, I would even, because you're going to have so many curly braces here, I would meticulously comment them something like this, just so you don't lose sight of them, because they're going to really proliferate once you start adding your if-else statements. So this is like the big if-else, and once I have that in place, I'm not going to touch it. Okay, so let's say they do want to go caving. So what we'll do is I'll just add some pseudocode here. You're going to clear the screen. You're going to display the menu where they get the choices of the 2 caves, and then the user is going to enter a 1 or a 2, depending on which cave he or she wants. And then you can put that in this cave 1 or 2 variable, or whatever variable you have for that. Okay, so then you have another decision. So you have this, if they choose, let's see, if cave 1 or 2 is equal to, and do not forget that double equal sign, that's important. Choice 1 is the kind of the touristy cave, kind of the safe choice. And then choice 2 is like that 1800s cave, kind of the unexplored option. Okay, so now you have that nested if. So, and then, okay, so let's say they do go for that tourist cave, then what are you going to do? You're going to clear the screen, and then there's a part of the story where you go through the tour and you're offered the job. Here's where the user is going to type 1 to accept the job, 2 to reject the job. You put that in the accept job variable, and then what's going to happen? You have another if else in here. I just pasted that in. Okay, if accept job is 1, yes, then now you're at the story ending. You're there's nothing beyond. There are no more choices beyond this. So I'm just very carefully nesting and nesting and nesting, and eventually you drill down and you get to the story ending. So maybe just get it working for one of the options. Maybe you start with the camping, because that doesn't nest as deeply. You only have like 3 levels deep. And if the camping works out, then do the caving after the fact.